And that's where we come from, over there, somewhere down there this morning. What a walk.
What a view.
But what a view, yeah.
And a flying friend, just to show us how to
Flying friend. Now, when a vulture is parking like that, you know it's blowing about 60 k's an hour. Let's walk down. And yeah, it's a coal, it's going to be a Venturi, but this is screaming strong. And over there in the distance, Billy Ludwig is still flying, and it looks to me like he's just pinned. He went very high, and he's been sitting there for about 10 minutes, going nowhere. So I think he's finding out the full strength of the wind, but hey, maybe he pulls out something out of the bag, you know. He's taking a chance. And he's gained 20 k's. Good luck to him. I'm going to walk. This is ridiculous. It's 7 o'clock in the evening and I've just had a Red Bull and I'm suddenly got some more energy, so I'm going to walk really fast down the road and see if I can get to launch site. Bye. What's for supper? Awesome. James has cooked up a storm and we've christened the table. I shouldn't have had too much beer in a rate, but it was a hard day, so I'm having some comforts.
I think you deserve that one.
We've got a fantastic little river down there where we've had our wash and washed clothes, and our camp is over there in the corner, and there's still some hours left in the day, but we're finishing early. Strategic decision to get some rest, get everything washed, get fed, and do some planning for tomorrow. Alright, so we just hiked up from the valley and we're planning to go and fly on that ridge line up the top, which looks pretty good actually, but the wind is hammering through from the west southwest, and it's come with this weather that's just pushed in. We're getting spots of rain, which wasn't predicted really on the forecast we looked at, and it looks like this whole thing has been shut down, so potentially we might have to walk back down again and basically not have moved for most of the day on the track log. It's very frustrating. Otherwise we've got to sit up here in the impending rain with no rain gear, in the hope that it becomes flyable later. What to do? But my feet are starting to ache now. I've had enough walking. I'd like to just sit on the couch. My body wants to do anything else but walk, so it's hard to keep the motivation up now, because no food or snacks or anything really seem to help fix the need to just stop and sleep. James has shown me a new technique for how to get up the hill quickly. Awesome. I'm going to try that. I'm now going to hike up with my full flying gear up to the top just in case it's flyable, and I got my rain gear on because all of that stuff is grumbling at us and there's rain coming in the valley. Cool, so I've made it over the coal of the lost valleys with a thunderstorm chasing me at my back. Is nothing that gets me moving quite as fast. So I've gone fast over and down, which worked my knees and feet a bit, but they're in okay condition. They're feeling a little bit pounded. They're going to need a good rest tonight. And it's just drizzling, and I've got a road I know that goes up this valley about 10k, so I can just walk up the road. But there's no cell phone reception here because we're in a pit in the middle of the Pyrenees, and this is where the Delorme comes into its own, because now I can message James to his Delorme, so he hasn't got reception either wherever he's driving, and I can send him a text message and tell him exactly where I am and what I'm doing, and so he can come around later and not miss me and not wonder if I'm over the mountain or if he has to drive up the road or what. So cool little piece of kit, this. Far more than just safety. I might as well get wet. I'm already wet. We'll go set up camp further up the road.